Yo, what's good? It's your boy Shady C here. So on SmackDown, Jinder Mahal cuts a heel promo on Nakamura. Yeah, and the far lefties, the far left social justice warrior wrestling fans, they want to call themselves, they've got their panties up in a bunch. Now let me explain why this is stupid. He's a heel. He's supposed to get heat. You people would not have been able to live through being a wrestling fan in the 80s. You would have gone nuts over the stereotypical Iranian character known as the Iron Sheik. You would have gone nuts over the stereotypical Russian character known as Nikolai Volkov. Are you kidding me? And then when Hulk Hogan took the Russian flag and spit into it, which you can see in the Real American video. I can't remember if he either spits into it or he rubs his nose into it. You people would have lost your mind when, in the 90s, during the Attitude Era, you wouldn't have been able to handle it. You would have freaked out. The panties would have lived in a bunch. You would have said, they're exploiting women. Wrestling would be boring if people listen to you. Turns out, WWE, released, from what I've seen, released a statement and apologized. Vince McMahon, for the first time in history, Jinder Mahal cut an entertaining promo. Don't apologize. See, this is what happens. This is what happens, folks. Just so you realize this. Wrestling's boring for a while. And then something interesting happens. And we're like, ooh, interesting. That's good. And then someone gets their panties in a bunch, complains to WWE, and then the apology starts and it gets boring again. For example, this Roman Reigns John Cena promo has been interesting, or feud's been interesting. Roman's been good. He's been cursing. Some parent's gonna call and say, yeah, I don't like curse words. Curse bad. And then Vince is gonna apologize and no more cursing for a while. Back to boring. If you're a political far left person who gets offended by everything, I'm fine with you. But stay away from my form of entertainment, please. I like interesting. I've been a wrestling fan. I'll put it this way. I don't want to age myself, but I watched WrestleMania 5 live on pay-per-view. So that's the first show I watched. That was my first pro wrestling memory, is WrestleMania 5. No, the events leading up to it. I remember watching that Saturday Night's Main Event where Savage turned on Hogan after he carried Elizabeth out. But anyways, I digress. Please, I'm begging you, far left liberals, or even far right, anyone who gets easily offended, stay away from my show. Stay away from my form of entertainment. Okay? If you're Antifa and you get offended easily, stay away. Go bye-bye. Don't watch my stuff. I like when it's good. Don't like when it's boring. You guys may like when it's boring. I don't. I mean, come on, Antifa. You don't hear me showing up on your doorstep calling you a coward and a terrorist, which you are. I don't do that to you. So don't figuratively show up on my doorstep and ruin what I like to do for fun. You guys like to wear masks and beat people up in groups because you can't do it one-on-one because you're cowards. You guys like to wear masks and beat people up in groups. I don't ruin your fun. Right-wingers who get offended easily. You don't see me telling you that rich people are going to burn in hell for all eternity. Even though the Bible does say it's easy for a camel to pass through the eye of a needle and for a rich man to inherit the kingdom of heaven. That's in there. Look it up. I don't do that to you. Don't ruin my fun. This goes for anybody who gets easily offended. Vince used to have an attitude about it. I love it. Vince would say, I'm telling you, I wish he still did this. Because there were some people, the Parents' Rights Council or whatever, in the 90s that complained about the stuff. Vince would say in interviews, well, pal, he didn't add pal, but he normally does, so I like to do that. He would say, well, pal, your remote comes with an off button and a channel change button. He would say that. I wish he still did that. He needs to do that instead of issuing apologies. Don't issue an apology. Tell them, say, your remote comes with a channel change button, pal. For the first time ever, Jinder Mahal has been entertaining. Let's run with it. But no, they're not going to do it. But now he's going to come out and be boring again. Anyways, if you're a wrestling fan like me, or a WWE fan, or any form of sports entertainment fan like me, and you're sick of people on both sides of the political spectrum trying to mess with what you like to watch, if you agree with me, like, subscribe, and share. Share this with everybody. Let the world see it. If you don't agree with me, you're an idiot. Stop watching wrestling. But still, like, subscribe, and share. Post comments down below. What do you think of all this hoopla? And remember, this shady scene, y'all need to know this, especially you on the far left and far right. I'm the one that's always right. Peace.